Hello YouTube people, in this video I will explain my reasoning why I chose Shure SM58 microphone for my voice. Now, why do I even need microphone? Well, I love YouTube, making YouTube videos. I have another channel called Thomas Watch Reviews and I need microphone to make YouTube videos because on this Rode video micro microphone which is on top of the camera is just hand away from me and this is how it sounds horrible, so I need a proper microphone for these kind of videos. Now, why do I need dynamic microphone? Well, right now in my room there are like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 pillows that big. I brought all pillows from all the house into this room just to make a YouTube video. I always do that. But if I use a condenser microphone, there is still room noise because there is no sound treatment on walls, no sound treatment on hardwood floor, on the ceiling. And dynamic microphone solves that problem. And those pillows are just enough to get this relatively good audio. It's good enough for me personally. Now, I have two problems. First problem is my broken English language. And for that reason, for some people, it might be a little bit difficult to watch me, to listen to my broken English language. I'm trying to improve this thing, but it's something that I can't really improve overnight. I'm working on this, but it takes time. Another problem is that my natural voice is far from radio voice. I do not sound like radio voice. My voice is very harsh. When I listen to my voice, my ears get tired because of the harshness in high mids and low treble range. It's just, and I tried equalizing, and I just don't know. It just doesn't work. I'm just not good enough with those equalizations, and so I got a goal to get a good microphone which would fit my voice, which would make it sound as smooth as possible. Now, over all microphones, if I would use something like clean, very clear, very good resolution condenser microphone, and if I would put my palm in front, in between the microphone, and I would speak into that condenser microphone, this is how SM58, 57, and 7B microphones sound. I have watched many comparison videos between many different microphones, and Shure SM57, 58, and 7B are the ones that give this kind of sort of filter on top of the voice. It's like it takes away the harshness. It's like it doesn't have resolution. Let me explain you from different type of perspective. Photography, for example, you take pictures of flowers, of bugs, of landscape photography. You want the best lenses and camera possible to make the best resolution, the sharpest, the most contrasty pictures possible, right? But when it comes to portrait photography, it's not what you want. For portrait photography, you want a little bit of smoothness. You don't want to see every single pimple, every single wrinkle on the face. And speaking about the color, you also want color to be a little bit more even. So in terms of a quality, you actually need less of a quality lens than you would use something for landscape photography. The same thing for voiceover. I don't want to hear a person speaking in super clear microphone. I want person to be speaking in something like this, old technology microphone, which sounds a little bit muffled, a little bit muted. But to listen for a long time, this is one of those microphones that just doesn't get my ears tired, even of my own voice. I still don't like my voice, but with this kind of microphone, my voice is, for me personally, is a lot better than any other microphones. So, I was also considering Shure SM7B a little bit, but I watched many comparison videos, and I just want to tell you my opinion about 7B after doing very deep research into this topic. First of all, it's unreasonably expensive. It's unreasonably expensive. Secondly, I absolutely hate the way it looks like. I see it on every podcast, but it's like big, chunky, industrial piece of equipment in front of your face. It looks like a blender from a kitchen. Why people like them so much? I don't understand. They look as ugly as possible. This is the microphone. This is how microphone looks like. It's not uh, in comparison. Like, look, this is F91W, Casio F91W. It's not the prettiest thing ever, but it's an icon. It doesn't look offensive. It doesn't look offensive, but it's an icon. The same thing with this Shure SM58. It doesn't look offensive. It's just a microphone, but it's an icon. I love that. I love the looks of this microphone because of that. And Shure SM7B is just, come on, it's a blender of a kitchen in front of your face. Why would you want to put that thing in front of your face on your YouTube videos? I don't understand that. Another thing, Shure SM7B is actually a very good microphone. It sounds like this microphone, except it's a noob friendly. You don't need to use proper microphone technique. You don't need to put microphone aside. You don't need to keep very good distance from the microphone to avoid plosives and shit and thing like that. Because on SM7B there is a gap between capsule and pop filter, and that pop filter is rather big on 7B. So that's the point of 7B. If you do some kind of podcasts where you invite guests that have no proper microphone technique, they don't know how to use microphone, that Shure SM7B is actually very good for that. It's very friendly, it's very noob friendly microphone. So for that, it's very good. But there is a solution. Just buy this €100 microphone, Shure SM58, put a pop filter on top of it, and one pop filter is not enough. Is not enough. On top of that pop filter, put bigger pop filter on top of that. Actually, let me do that real quickly right now. Okay, I'm back. I have these two pop filters, one small, one big. Now I will mute the audio for this. Here we go. We have Shure SM7B right now. I can speak directly into microphone without any proper microphone technique whatsoever like this, and there are no plosives, nothing. I mean, this microphone is noob friendly right now, but it does look a little bit ugly right now. It does look even uglier than Shure SM7B. But, you know, if you do videos stationary, just a podcast, just, you don't need those pop filters really. Like that. Just put microphone 45 degrees aside so you wouldn't be speaking directly into the microphone, and there are no problems. So anyway, this microphone goes into DBX 286S. I don't use any equalization there. I use compression, a little bit of de-esser, noise gate, and then the signal goes into Focusrite Scarlet Solo, microphone input, 0 gain, and goes into Audacity. On Audacity, I apply effects. I use normalization up to 0 decibels, then I use soft limiter at -5 decibels just to, as some sort of compression to even out spikes a little bit. But I don't use hard limit, I use soft limit because I don't want to chop it off. I just want to, smoothen everything out. It's just a little bit nicer. And then I use normalization at -10 decibels, and that's the final product. And I'm pretty good with, I'm pretty happy with the final result. So anyway, that's my story with this microphone. That's why I chose this relatively old technology microphone, which is like portrait photography lens. It doesn't have sharpness. It doesn't have very good resolution, but that's exactly what you want for portrait photography. And that's the way I see these kind of microphones. And on top of that, this thing is what I really love, that this is some of those things that you can buy and have for the rest of your life in terms of durability. It's very well known for its durability. I just love buying things that are super durable, like plastic Casio watches, Casio G-Shocks. If I want a fancy shiny watch, I choose a watch with stainless steel case, good water resistance, sapphire crystal. I do care about those things. I do care about longevity. I like the idea that I do very, very deep research. I put a lot of time into that. I finally buy something, and with that something, it can last me a lifetime. that's a proper research. That's why I chose this microphone for those reasons. Makes my voice sound a little bit better. This is quality product that can last me a lifetime, and it's an icon on top of that. I love this microphone. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.